Hey guys, Optimus is back with part 2 of my video review of Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Snarl, aka Slag. Now, let's go over some of his points, first of all, literally points. His head will rotate a full 360 degrees, won't go up and down or anything. The horns are actually a bit of a softer plastic. So, as you can see, he does have light piping, but he's got painted white eyes. So it's kind of stupid. His arms will rotate, but the back piece here greatly gets in the way, so you have to have that moved in order to do that. It doesn't really move in and out of the body except for right there. I mean, you can force it, but it's a little tight, so you can do that, but that's about it. Bends at the elbow at one spot, but that's as much as he actually bends. His hands are pretty nice, though. He's got really nice fingers. As you can see, they're textured. So, but that's about it. His legs back and forth, in and out of the body, bend at the knee, and there's a little bit of posability at the bottom part here, which, sure. A couple problems that I have with this figure are pretty substantial. Look how he is. Let me kind of get him positioned correctly so he actually looks right. He's got a lot of front. I mean, and you really can't push this down any further. You can try to position it so it's kind of out of the way, but if you put it all the way up like this, you know, then you get this big giant looking thing. If you bend it down, you get this. So either way, you're kind of screwed. You can kind of pose these little outside things a little just to kind of cover it up, but that looks pretty bad in my opinion. Also, if you look at his waist, that's his waist. That little tiny piece there, it doesn't really connect to anything. It's just there. I don't really like it. I think it's crap. His legs, you know, are supposed to peg in, but they don't peg in very well. It's really big and bulky and clunky, and I do not like it. If I had to go by this mode alone, I would completely not recommend this figure. Absolutely not. But he's a Dinobot, so everybody's gonna like him. But you can just see, just in here, it just looks horrible. I mean, it doesn't look very good at all. Next to G1 Slag, again, you can see that they're pretty close in terms of size. Actually, this Slag's a little bit taller, so there's that. But then next to Animated Grimlock, he's considerably bigger. So, I mean, I suppose that's more accurate. That's pretty close. I mean, in terms of the scale, they're pretty close with the scaling of the figure. So it's not too bad in terms of the Dinobots. I just really don't like that. One of the other gimmicks that this thing has is if there's a little button right there, if you push it, it extends these little flame guys. You're supposed to be able to close or open them and have them pop out. They don't. They only pop out when you push them back like that. So, I mean, because that's where the button pushes. Nothing pushes when you push it forward, because it's a little push-in button here. So when you close it, it pushes against this inside part of the arm. I don't understand that, but whatever. Definitely not a big fan of this guy. That he does come with a weapon, this completely hollowed out, crappy looking mace thing that has a hole and a peg, and it pegs into here, sorta. Okay, not really on that side, although both sides have little holes for it. He doesn't hold it very well. So there's his club, guys. Not as good as the actual concept drawings. We had the concept drawings had it painted black through here to kind of look like magma. and such. But so to transform back, what you want to do, go ahead, bring these the tail piece, just bring that back together, just like so. Rotate that around. Bring the head piece kind of back up, just like so. Get that kind of out of the way. Take this. You want to rotate that around just so it's like that, and that will develop his neck. I don't know if you can see that. You're doing that. Bring the legs in, like so. Bend them down and around, down, up, and down again, which is really gay. Okay, and then you kind of get that position properly. Take these, push these back. Again, take these, push these back. The flames will extend out. Take the hand, tuck the hand right back into place, and tuck it up underneath. Again, tuck the hand right back underneath. The heel spur on the front feet, flip those right back around, so you can tuck that away. And then it's just a matter of positioning the head again. Now, bring these, push those together, that'll lock those in. Kind of bring the legs up, rotate these little side panels to cover up the knees, or the side of the knees, whatever they're called. And then this is where this is a little tricky. You got to tuck that in, bring that down, fold these back out, just like so. Excuse me. Get the legs all positioned nicely where they're like that, like so. Put those back in because they're not supposed to come out when it's like this. And there you have him back in dinosaur mode. Again, his dinosaur mode considerably better than his robot mode. I really dislike his robot mode. His dinosaur mode I can live with, and he'll probably live like that in dinosaur mode for a very long time. So, oh well. Definitely not worth what I paid for him. Will he be worth $10? Probably. So if you guys see him, if you're a completist and you like the Dinobots, go ahead and pick him up. Just don't, you're not going to like him in robot mode, I don't think. There's just too many flaws. It's just, everything's just kind of hanging off of him. And nothing really is locked together and flows, and nothing looks good. So, that's about it. Until next time, guys, this is Optibotimus saying stay tuned.
I understand about indecision.